So why are people saying ASAP Rocky got caught red-handed cheating on Rihanna with Kendall Jenner at the Met Gala? You already saw the footage of Rihanna and ASAP getting into what looked like a heated argument after the event went viral, right? Well, it turns out that Rihanna was reportedly crashing out on him specifically because of cheating allegations. And from what sources are saying, the situation between them is really bad right now. Rihanna is apparently ready to be done with ASAP after what she sees as straight-up disrespect. But it gets even worse than that, because apparently Rihanna already knew Rocky was going to be on some nonsense at the event, which is why she reportedly banned him from even speaking to Kendall beforehand. She did not even want him breathing the same air as her at that event. And it looks like her instincts were completely right, because Rocky allegedly ended up humiliating her in the worst possible way anyway. And somehow, that is still not even the full story, because sources are saying Kendall deliberately went out of her way to get involved with Rocky specifically to spite Rihanna. This is about to get messy, because everybody knows Rihanna does not play when it comes to her man. So, does this mean she is about to go to war with Kendall again? And has Rocky really been carrying on behind her back this whole time? Let's get into it, because somebody needs to get Rocky on the phone immediately. Cheating at the Met Gala of all places is absolutely wild, and with Kendall Jenner of all people, that is a whole different level of disrespect. Now, these two tried to keep things looking perfect for the cameras and were playing the happy couple publicly, but in footage leaked by TMZ, you can clearly see them having a very heated exchange where Rihanna is visibly furious and Rocky does not even seem to be taking it seriously. Take a look.
Oh, but they're not happy. Are they arguing?
Low-key looks like it. They were partying when they left. I'm tired. They spent like 4 hours getting her ready and she was
Now, Rihanna got up, and for a second, everybody thought we were about to get a repeat of the Solange versus Jay-Z elevator situation. But thankfully, it does not look like things escalated quite that far. At first, most people assumed Rihanna was just upset because Rocky was off somewhere talking to another woman after the Met, while she stood there waiting awkwardly on the side and looking visibly uncomfortable with the whole situation.
Backstage live, you know what I mean? You know how we do that. What do you think about tonight? Was it good tonight? You had a good time tonight? Look, I just got here, man. I'm just happy to see everybody. That's the fact. Backstage live. I won't be backstage live. I caught you at his fastest.
And that alone was downright disrespectful. Fans were immediately calling Rocky out for the behavior, with people saying things like Rihanna has allowed him to believe he is bigger than the relationship, that she caters to his ego because of how nurturing she naturally is, and that it has genuinely gone to his head. People pointed out that he is the friendliest person in every room with wandering eyes, and that he simply does not carry himself like someone who is in a committed relationship. And that was bad enough on its own, but then it got so much worse. An insider revealed that Rocky talking to another woman was not even the real reason Rihanna was upset in the first place. The woman he was seen talking to has actually been identified as Giovanna Engelbert, the creative director of Swarovski, who also happens to be a longtime friend of Rihanna's. So that was not the issue at all. The real reason Rihanna was reportedly furious is that Rocky allegedly got way too comfortable with his ex, Kendall Jenner, at the event, and there are claims they may have shared more than just a friendly conversation. The audacity of trying to sneak something with Kendall at the Met Gala of all places and expecting Rihanna not to find out is genuinely something else. And what makes it even more alarming is that rumors have been circulating suggesting that Rocky and Kendall never fully stopped whatever they had going on. They had a notable romance before he and Rihanna got serious, and some sources are saying things never completely ended between them. They even attended the Met Gala this time around, which reportedly rubbed Rihanna the wrong way from the jump. And here's the thing, Rihanna apparently saw this coming, because just days before the Met, there were reports that she had already banned Rocky from having any kind of contact with Kendall, including simply talking to her. According to sources, Rihanna is extremely territorial when it comes to Rocky, and has made no secret of her strong feelings about his past connection to Kendall Jenner. She is very dismissive of Kendall publicly and has made it clear she does not want that friendship continuing in any form going forward. Kendall apparently still sends Rocky messages and tries to maintain, on the other hand, seemingly without any awareness of the problems it causes at home, or she is fully aware and simply does not care. The fact that out of every woman Rocky has ever been linked to, Rita Ora, Iggy Azalea, model Chanel Iman, and others, Kendall is the only one Rihanna has ever had a specific and ongoing issue with, tells you everything you need to know about what has really been happening behind closed doors. And to be fair, Rihanna's feelings about the Kardashian-Jenner family go back well before Rocky ever entered the picture. Back in 2013, Kendall tweeted that she would be very upset if Rihanna did not perform Complicated, calling it her favorite song. Rihanna responded almost immediately on Instagram with two simple words, "Well, I do not come." Short, sharp, and dismissive. That energy between them has never fully gone away. And at a previous Met Gala, an eyewitness claimed Rihanna was standing next to Kendall at the bar and loudly made a comment about being grateful she had curves to pull off her outfit and that she would hate to be a stick figure, then stared directly at Kendall, laughed in her face, and walked away. Classic Rihanna energy, and honestly not surprising at all given their history. Now, some people think Rihanna went too far by banning Rocky from having any contact with Kendall. But looking at everything that has come out, it seems like she had very good reason to be that protective of her boundaries. Because Rocky has been rumored to have stepped out multiple times already. A while back, a streamer named Kendall Joseph went live with a woman who also runs an OnlyFans page, and during the stream, he asked her who the most well-known person on her roster was. Viewers immediately started trying to read her lips, and a significant number of fans became convinced that the name she mouthed was A$AP Rocky.
Person you've been with. Can I ask that?
Picked up on it immediately, and the chat went absolutely wild with people dragging her for allegedly messing with Rihanna's man. She started backtracking instantly, claiming she never said A$AP Rocky at all, but the look on Kendall Joseph's face in that moment said everything. He looked like he knew exactly what she had just said, and watched her scramble to cover it up and save herself the second she realized the chat had already caught on to what happened.
Day too. That's like we're homies though. Like
That's crazy.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Why did they get it? It's not. Why would you guys really? You guys think I would pull A$AP Rocky? Look at me. Like look at me. You guys are stupid. I would never. It was Wiz Khalifa.
Everyone in that room made it abundantly clear through their reactions alone that she was not telling the truth. From Kendall Joseph's hilarious side-eye to the guys in the background face-palming and coughing at exactly the right moment, she was cooked, and everybody knew it. The internet did what the internet does, and fans tracked down her page almost immediately. And when I tell you she was fighting for her life in those comments, I am not exaggerating even slightly. She was doubling down hard on her denials, claiming she does not even know Rocky personally. She tweeted that if people actually believe A$AP cheated on Rihanna with her, then they need to go to church, go touch grass, and let God bless their hearts because they were running with the wildest assumptions imaginable. She also said she does not joke around about cheating allegations, and that clickbaiters and haters were twisting a tiny clip and that everyone would see how it all plays out eventually. She then turned around and put Kendall Joseph on blast directly, saying it was all clickbait and a clip farm situation, and told people to go get their attention from somewhere else. Then she tried to walk it all back by claiming she had been wine drunk during the live stream and that the whole thing was the most messed up situation she had ever been in, calling it diabolical that people were running with the idea that a married man had anything to do with her. But then things got even messier because fans dug up an old photo of her, and you want to guess who had liked that picture? A$AP Rocky. Why would Rocky be liking photos of someone he allegedly does not even know? That was immediately suspicious to everyone paying attention. The moment she realized people had clocked it, she deleted the picture, but the screenshots were already everywhere, and there was no putting that back in the bottle. And that was still not the end of it, because separate rumors also started circulating that Rocky had been involved with Amina Muad, the shoe designer who has not only created footwear for Rihanna's Fenty brand, but is also a personal friend of Rihanna's.
Amina got dragged so badly online that she felt compelled to address it publicly, posting on her Instagram story that she had to speak up because the situation involved people she has a great deal of respect and affection for, and assuring everyone that Rihanna was continuing to live her best-dressed and peaceful life while she got back to her own business. She closed it out by wishing everyone a beautiful Easter weekend and left it there. So, does it look like Rocky genuinely has a wandering eye, or is this all one giant misunderstanding being blown completely out of proportion? Because if any of this is true, it would make perfect sense why Rihanna felt so strongly about cutting off his friendship with Kendall, especially since Kendall does not appear to respect the boundaries of their relationship. And unfortunately, it looks like everything Rihanna feared may have played out exactly the way she predicted at the Met Gala of all places. But does this mean she and Rocky are actually done this time around? Or is she going to look the other way and redirect her energy toward throwing shade at Kendall the way these blind items are suggesting she has been doing? Only time is going to tell how this one unfolds. And if that tense video caught outside the Met is any indication, Rocky might want to sleep with one eye open for a little while. But I need to know what you all think about this whole situation. Drop your thoughts in the comments below.